Well, I talked about the investment space for hydrogen and renewables, which is surely a very exciting place, which has undergone a bit of an earthquake over the last few years. In the markets, we've had a bubble and a bubble bursting, certainly on the hydrogen technologies. But that's one thing what's happening in the markets. Out in the real world, we're seeing projects being deployed. The industry is going at a good trajectory. So despite what's been happening in financial markets, we see the underlying growth being very, very positive. There are certainly enough companies to invest in. It's about putting the investments into the right companies and also in deploying these technologies. Because one thing is investing in a technology company which can develop new technologies, but those technologies are worth nothing unless they're actually deployed at scale globally. It's more of a policy issue than a technology issue right now. One of the challenges the hydrogen industry has is that there are so many good applications for hydrogen. So I think that can be a little bit of a confusion for the policymakers. And also the perception from the policy side that hydrogen is something new. I mean, we're already today using massive amounts of hydrogen all across the world. So I think to build a greater awareness of the already existing hydrogen consumption, that we need to make that low carbon, will help the politicians, decision makers, to see that hydrogen already has a place today and will certainly have a place in the future. The education is necessary all across the board because politicians, they are more or less normal people that read the papers, that talk with neighbors. So I think to have a wider information reach on this, and there's a lot of good stuff happening there already, but we're just getting started basically. The transition within the hydrogen industry is going faster than what we might see from a distance. But we're starting out from a small start, and a doubling of that is still a small number, but we see the trajectory is certainly going the right way. And I'm quite optimistic about reaching some of the hydrogen targets that have been set.